Let's go across and join in Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal, Joint MD at Motilal Oswal Financial Services. They've recently come out with a report on the wealth creation study. So let's join in and really find out what the report actually entails. Raamdeo, hi, thanks for joining in. First, really a note on the report. Which have been the biggest wealth creators and which would be the biggest ones going forward according to you?
As per this 15th study, we have found that Reliance has turned out to be the largest wealth creator, which is going to be the largest one in next 4-5 years. That of course time will only tell. But Reliance has been largest wealth creator for last 4 studies continuously.
But just going by the past track record, Raamdeo, on a year-to-date performance, Reliance as a stock price actually has been the biggest non-performer, I would say. What's the key rationale behind the study, and what really makes you think is going to be the big trigger which will actually take the stock price higher from the kind of tight range it's been stuck in?
No, I am not saying that Reliance is going to be the largest wealth creator in next 5 years, but what I'm saying is that it has been the wealth creator for last 4 years, and they have created more than 250,000 crores in last 5 years. So the way we calculate the wealth amount of wealth created is the market cap differential between 2005 and now. So for Reliance, the gap is about 2.5 lakh crores.
Raamdeo, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, go ahead. You were talking about as to how Reliance has really been the biggest wealth creator in the last 4 studies, and what you expect is going to be the biggest wealth creator from here onwards.
See, as far as what is going to happen in next year or year after, I mean, you have to look at, that's where the investing process starts, and you walk into the world of uncertainty and unknown and unknowables. So you have to, as an investor, you have to figure out which are the potentials are, like can SBI become a very large wealth creator in next 5-10 years? I think that potential is clearly there. Reliance itself can continue to remain at a top position for quite some time, because they have very aggressive investment plans, and if those investment plans become successful, probably they can still remain quite ahead in the pack. So there are a lot of ideas. If telecom things work very well, maybe Bharti Telecom can emerge as one of the very powerful idea. Maybe from the metal space something can come out. So I think a lot of possibilities are there, and the ones who are able to guess it right, they make money out of these kind of situations.
Right. Raamdeo, you did mention metals as an opportunity, and metals and mining, according to your report, has displaced oil and gas as the biggest wealth creator. Are there any stocks or themes that you would like in these sectors?
See, there are two very large players. One is Tisco, which is in iron and steel, and they have Chorus globally. So they are one of the largest global players in iron and steel. So they have been suffering from the performance of Chorus for quite some time. But now the world is back to normalcy, and quite possible that they could throw some surprises in terms of their performances. So that's one very large canvas kind of opportunity there. The second is the Sterlite, which is a non-ferrous, which is building up aluminium capacity. They own zinc globally. They are becoming almost forced to reckon within zinc market and in copper also. So I think these are two very large mining metals kind of player. So these are two big names which have potential to scale up as a large wealth creating company.
Raamdeo, you've been a Hero Honda bull for a while now. There are media reports that the JV is going to be terminated just about any time from now. What does it mean for a shareholder, and would you continue your bullish call on Hero Honda from here onwards as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I was not aware of this imminent, kind of breakup of Honda with, Hero and Honda JV. But Munjals have been terrific promoters, and they have created massive amount of wealth for last 20-25 years for the shareholders. And now they have that 50-52% market share in the Indian market. They are by far #1 player in India, and I think they are the largest two-wheeler company in the world is standalone. So with that kind of dominance in the marketplace and understanding of the market, I think the next 5-6 years is one of the most unique opportunity for this market. And I think Honda also sees that opportunity, and probably they want to go on their own to encash this opportunity. But you know, the challenge of Yamaha is there, Suzuki is there. They are not able to do any meaningful kind of impact in the market. So can Honda actually upset the apple cart between Bajaj and Honda? So far, while Hero Honda, the dominance which Hero Honda and Bajaj has, Honda has that power to bring out products, and they have the brand equity to really challenge Munjals and Bajajs of the world to #1 position. But those things to happen, I think it is going to take time. And my sense is right now, Hero Honda in the current form has a fantastic leadership, and I am sure Munjals will show their R&D capability to bring out new products and encash on their rural franchise. So broadly at current price, I remain bullish. But as we go forward, I'll also watch what Munjals can do and how even plans of Honda shape up. It's a completely new set of competitive challenge which one has to conjecture and think about it in the days ahead.
Sure, but you know, what do you think post the Hero split, Raamdeo? Do you think the market share would also see repercussions, and would it fall post that?
Not in immediate future, because you have to have products on the ground to challenge any leader, and then hopefully after JV breaks down, Hero will have opportunity to export products outside. So whatever little loss they might probably have here, they might be able to make up outside. In this kind of intense market, it is very tough even for the global companies to actually gain big time market share. If you look at Honda's own track record, they have been able to do wonderfully well in the scooter segment, but motorcycle success has been very, very limited. So will they be able to really challenge Hero in kind of rural franchise they have, where the biggest forthcoming opportunity for next 5-6 years lies, where the brand equity is very important, and it takes a lot of time for any company to put successful product in the hands of rural population. So these are a lot of thoughts. Currently the stock is trading at about 15-16 times with a massive cash flow and dividend paying ability. My sense is when the markets are trading at 20 times, this stock being at 15 times, and you don't create a company of Hero's stature every day. So with leadership, my sense is that it's a very reasonably priced stock.
Raamdeo, that's precisely the point that I was coming to, because the market hasn't really digested the news of the termination of this JV very well. We've seen the stock, sort of languish under pressure. Even now, the intraday low was about almost 2% on Hero Honda as I speak with you. Do you think there's some bit of concern of, the margins coming under pressure in due course of time, and also increased royalty and R&D expenses as well?
You can count the challenges, and you can count the pluses also. What all these things will do. Till now, till date, the destiny was dependent on what the Honda gives in terms of product and R&D and those kind of things. Now from here onwards, it will become an independent company. Someday, after 25 years, this company has to gather courage to stand on its own in terms of product development. So that's, if you look at it as an opportunity, it looks at the opportunity, but it's also a challenge to create a product which is comparable with what Honda is capable. Because one of the most challenging thing is that Honda has just not gone away from Hero. It is going to be here in the marketplace, and they'll be offering the same products. They'll be competing in the same segments. So I think it's a slightly unknown kind of situation right now. Things are good right now, but to take it for granted that Honda will not be able to do anything to Hero or to Bajaj is, I think, not the right thing. So one has to watch how things shape up. In businesses, you can't take anything for granted, somebody's success or somebody's failure.
So Raamdeo, is it still a conviction buy for you then, Hero Honda at the price point of 1694?
Right now, since this controversy has been on, I have not actually sold anything. But I was saying that let's look at the complete final draft of the agreement, because you keep hearing one rumor here, one rumor there. So whom to believe? It became very clear that of course this JV is on rocks, but on what terms? If it is not done at the cost of minority shareholders, then the current market conditions are absolutely roaring. In the sense that the kind of demand situation which is there, and for anybody, new guys to set up factory and put products in the market and test it out, I think it is going to take years. And by that time, the existing winners, they can become much stronger and put their house in order. So I think right now the wind is in the favor of Hero Honda right now, and there is a lot of rumors, a lot of uncertainties, and I don't have any extra information today to say anything except that the promoters are capable and they have taken care of minority shareholders in the past, and I'm sure the same tradition will continue, and we should see some reasonable return from here onwards.
But now, Raamdeo, your report says that market cap to the next 5 years profits remains the most reliable valuation indicator for stocks. Going by that parameter, which stock sectors are on top of your radar going forward?
Yeah, when you talk about predictive ability of this particular ratio, then again, as I said, you get into investing zone or unknown and unknowable kind of situation. But for an example, we have put out the possibility in the banking sector in next 10 years. So we have said that the banking sector itself will grow by 4 to 5 times. The profit potential for the entire sector is about 6 times. In that kind of situation, if there is a P multiple relating possibility also, in that case, you could very comfortably get into a situation where quite a few banks will do 10 times in next 10 years. But if you are lucky to find a favorable value migrating bank, like a small bank, private bank becoming much bigger in next 10 years, or a mid-cap bank, a public sector bank which is inefficient today, becoming very efficient in next 10 years, I think you could be sitting on anywhere between 10 to 20 times in next 10 years. So we have put out the entire thought process, and few names also we have put out. So I think the opportunity in the banking space is unprecedented.